Hey teachers, this is how you use the shareable test link to open up a customized assessment in your Big Ideas dashboard and then save it to your activity library so you can assign it to your students. So once you receive a shareable link, it's going to look something like this. You just need to open it up by either just clicking on the link and opening it, or you can highlight it and copy it and then paste it into the URL box at the top of your browser. So I'm just going to click here. It's going to open the test up in my Big Ideas dashboard to see. Once you have it open, you need to save it to your Big Ideas activity library. I don't think it automatically saves for you. So you're going to want to click the Save As button. When you do that, it doesn't really look like it's doing much of anything, but you're going to see it pop up this copy at the end of the title. So then you know that you have saved it as a copy of that assessment. So when you go into your activity library, then you should see that copy that you just created. You can tell I've clicked the Save As button a lot on this one because I have lots of copies of it. But it's going to pop up there in your activity library. And where you search it has to do, or where you can find it when you're searching for it in your activity library really has to do with whoever created the assessment, what they tagged it as. So that's something that you'll have to communicate with that person on, because the next time you go in to find it, if you don't know what it's been tagged as, it could be difficult to find. And what I mean by that is when you save a customized activity or assessment, you can tag it within a particular chapter so that it's always searchable there. Now, if you go to any chapter, you can still find it, but you're going to get tons and tons of pages to search through to find it. This one, for example, is saved under Big Ideas 4th grade book, chapter 3. So if I'm filtering and I go to chapter 3, it's going to pop up right there at the top of that chapter for me. So just make sure you communicate with whoever you're getting the link from as to what it is tagged as. Or you can also, once you've created the copy for yourself, you can click the assessment, you can open it, and then you can actually edit it and change the tag to whatever you want it to be, so you'll know how to search for the assignment. Okay, so when you're ready to assign the test, after you've selected it, you're going to just choose this Assign button. It's going to bring you up this box with different options you can choose and set up. You've got the title, there's assignment icons you can choose if you want. The start date and time are when the assessment is going to become available for your students on their dashboard. You guys have classes and I don't, so I'm not sure what this is going to look like for you. Right now mine just says apply to all classes because I don't have any classes assigned to me. I'm assuming for you guys you're able to choose if you have more than one class, which classes you want to assign this to, or you can choose apply to all classes. But let me know if that's something that you don't see, and I can help figure that out. You've got due date and due time that you can set if you want to. This is going to make it where when the students finish and submit their test, either they can review and see what they got correct and what they got wrong instantly, or if you change it to release for review by teacher, then you are the person that will release it for them to review and see that. You can choose to permit late submissions, which I assume you guys would want to do in case you have students who are out on the day of the test. Then you can choose over here which tools your students might want. If you want to allow them to use a calculator within the test, that's up to you. And then you've got the option here to randomize the test items or to scramble the answer options if you would like to do that. You've got a box here if you want to put a message that will appear for your students before they take the test as well. All right, then once you've got all of that set up the way you want it, you're just going to click Assign, and that should push the assignment out to your student.